This podcast is a revival of the old school table debate from a time before Google, Wikipedia, and OnlyFans. Answers to questions are hard to find, but so is an unbiased article on your uncle's Facebook wall. Welcome to the Issues on the Table.
Hi, I'm Mike Donahue, and I really hate some people on OfferUp.
Yeah.
My name is Matt Schuster, and I just really want to see a battle royale between OfferUp and Let Go.
Let Go. Oh, see, I was gonna go down a similar route. Hi, my name's James Gearhart, and I want to see a battle royale between OfferUp, the one Matt mentioned. What is it? Let It Go.
Let Go, yeah. The one with all
Let
the
Go and
commercials.
eBay.
And
I
eBay?
see eBay duke it out with them.
eBay's like the ugh.
Hey, I hate to burst your guys' bubbles, but OfferUp and Let Go are the same
Wait,
company
what?
now.
Okay, that just burst my mind wide open. See, when we do these opening things, I never know what Michael is going to say. I just kind of stare at his face, and I'm like, okay, this is either going to be serious or this is going to be sarcastic. I'm going to read this face, and sometimes I'm correct, and sometimes I can tell he's holding back facts to make me look ridiculous. And this is one of those times.
Oh, I didn't know you were going to say a battle royale between Let Go and OfferUp.
I guess this is why we need to do dress rehearsals.
And this is the three-person podcast.
I feel like I missed my window to introduce myself.
No. Go ahead.
Maybe I just won't have a name this time. I feel like if this is someone's first episode, they're just going to be like, who is that fourth voice? I don't know their name.
It's very sultry, and I like
Too
it.
bad. Welcome to the Issues on the Table podcast. We are hopefully funny, and we kind of just bring our random garbage thoughts and talk about them and try and solve them.
Most of the time,
What's
we're
going on?
not funny,
I'm
but
into it.
that's okay.
Oh, wait.
We all are wearing glasses right now, so I'm going to take mine off because one of us has to change. Well, it's done.
It's
Can I
like
tell you guys a
supermarket
story?
sweep. Who? Huh?
Can I tell you guys a quick story of something that happened to me today? It's not my issue. It's just like a story.
Please go ahead.
So I was at Target buying like a bathroom necessities, like my soaps, my shampoos, and stuff like that. And I was looking at the body washes. They had a new flavor of a body.
Is flavor the correct term there?
Yeah.
I don't know if flavor is the correct term. I don't know. Do you like lick the soap before you
Wait,
try
well,
it?
what's your body flavor?
The flavor part will make more sense.
My body flavor is Phoenix right now. I have Phoenix. It's my
My
go-to.
body flavor,
flavor-
is Sasquatch sweat.
Ooh,
So mine is called.
Old Spice.
Sorry.
Bigfoot stink.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Big stink.
Okay, big stink.
Anyways, so I saw the new flavor and I was like, ooh. I mean, the logo looked really nice, but I wanted to know what it tasted like. Key part, tasted like. Not intentionally. So you know how when you want to smell it, so you like pop the thing and you you squeeze the bottle just a little bit, just like a little bit of the waft comes out so you can smell it.
Oh my gosh. I already see where this is
In
going.
the mid. Oh yeah.
Did you squirt it into your mouth?
Oh no. Get a little sample taste.
Did you squirt it into your mouth?
Get a little.
Like it was a little more dramatic.
Did
than
you
just my
get a
mouth.
little
Like,
jello shot of Old
Oh, no,
Spice?
not up the
I
nose.
Did you squirt it on your face?
yeah, see, I couldn't really. I was like squeezing it. I couldn't smell it, so I got like a little closer, and then all of a sudden, like all over my face, and it dripped into my mouth. I'm like, ugh, in the middle of the aisle, and then all these people, they didn't laugh or anything, but they just kind of like stared awkwardly, like I was some sort of freak.
Yeah,
like
they
I was
fucking
doing this for
stared
pleasure.
awkwardly. You were fucking covered in Old Spice on your face, and your the bologna in your jeans was farting
Ugh.
all over you.
It was really embarrassing. What do you do in that situation? So I literally just took my shirt and just like wiped it off my face, but then I had to walk through Target with like soapiness all over my shirt. It was not a good time. I really wanted to share that story with you guys.
You know what you do in that situation? You carry smoke bombs around for this exact reason.
Absolutely. Thank you.
I do typically carry a smoke bomb with me. Yeah.
Just ninja vanish.
Do I leave Target or do I just go to a different aisle?
You know, it depends on where you're at in your shopping trip, I think.
It was the first thing I did. It was literally the first thing I did.
Then maybe you just bail for the day. I don't know. It takes a lot to like kind of work up the will to shop, though, sometimes, doesn't it?
Yeah,
There's a strategy I would love to detail, but I have to know. James, is that your issue? I totally forgot who's going first.
No, it's not my issue. I was just sharing an experience that happened to me.
No, Caleb's going first.
Can we real quick? Again, I know we have a format to get to, but like, you ever like you're standing in like the deodorant aisle?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes to pick, I'm like, what is the spookiest smell? Because they got like Old Spice, the ocean, or the wilderness, and I'm like, the wilderness can be kind of scary.
A tanning salon.
They have some weird names for scents these days. There's like the maw or something like, what? Smell like the maw? What does that even mean?
There's an Old Spice scent called Wolfthorn. That's weird.
Wolfthorn?
Wolfthorn. Mm-hmm.
What is that?
On?
Like, how do they come up with it? Do they come up with the name first or the scent first?
Wolfthorn might actually be like a herb. Or
No,
flower.
they no. Hold up. They definitely come up with the name first, like 100%. The way that this works is they have a think tank that sits down in a room and they kind of just start spitballing ideas. And then after they have the ideas spitballed, then they come up with the scent for it. So like someone will go, we need a scent for next month. I think I know what it is, guys. Yeah, what is it? It's tiger sharks troll blood.
Hi, I have a new scent for February. It's called Dick Sniff.
Oh no.
It's
okay. Hold on, I'm taking us out. I have an issue.
It's got subtle notes of sweat and pine.
Pull us out. Pull us out.
I have an issue. I'm pulling us out. I'm
Sprinkling
pulling the
of rosemary.
ripcord.
Do it, please.
Float to safety with me, dear listeners.
Go ahead.
Because oh no, guys. Say you take like you're with friends, or maybe you're on a date at like an arcade or something.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Which game is the biggest flex to be good at?
Oh my God, I already have the answer. I've thought about this.
Okay, hold up. Before I need one qualifier. I'm sorry. I know I don't usually like to start with qualifiers, but are we talking like 70s arcade, or are we talking like now? Like you walk into an arcade and any game there is open to you.
I don't want to rule out like old games, but I mean, most of my experiences have been like in a Dave and Buster's, or like a Charles Entertainment Cheese residence.
Okay. I need to think about what I would choose. So I'm not going.
Matt, you said you had an answer.
Yeah, my answer is, and I'll tell you why. It's two-pronged, like a trident, but shittier. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm saying street fuck. I'm gonna edit that out. Give me a second. Give me a couple seconds a second.
No. You had it in one. Street fuck. That was the one.
Is this one of them hentais I've been hearing about?
I'm going with street fucker.
So really quick, with that game, how many buttons do you have, James?
God. I mean, 3 if we're thinking about it. The two nipple cutouts and the other fun place.
Oh, no.
I'm thinking you need at least 5 buttons for one hand just to control all 5 fingers. You know what I mean?
That's a good idea.
Okay.
Anyways, Caleb,
Right, Matt.
Definitely a joystick.
My answer is Street Fighter with Ryu and Guile and all of his friends. And I'll tell you why. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So you said this is it. What game would be the biggest flex, right?
The biggest flex, yes.
Now, I know what you're thinking. Street Fighter. Oh, what a generic thing to say. Everyone would say Street Fighter. I'll tell you why, though. Part 1. Street Fighter is going to be a flex for 2 reasons. 1, let's picture that you're the kind of person who doesn't know anything about Street Fighter, and you're playing Street Fighter, and you're playing as Zangief, my favorite character.
Zangief.
Is that the only character you know?
No, I know Ryu, I know fucking Guile, I know Ken, I know Chun-Li.
All right, cool. I just want to do a knowledge check really quick.
There's like over 30 characters. Anyway, so let's say that I don't know anything about Street Fighter. Okay, and I'm on a date with some girl. I don't know. Let's say her name is Hannah. Whatever. I don't know. Let's just some made up name. So we're like there on a. We're there.
Hannah's a really cool name.
It's a great name. Same backwards as it is forward, so I never have to remember anything incorrectly.
Can you just start adding H's at the end and like have it be the same?
Nah, look what I can do
Can
with
you add H's
Ken
at
in
the
Street
beginning?
Fighter.
Actually,
Huh? What?
Hannah.
Anyway, so Hannah. So I'm playing Street Fighter, and I'm like, hey, check this shit out. And I'm fighting, Moff Gideon or whoever's the bad guy in Street Fighter, and I'm doing a bunch of sick combos and shit, and I'm just moving the stick wildly and pushing a bunch of buttons, and I'm like whipping his ass, right? Because I'm just jumping all over the screen like a fucking monkey ball from Nintendo 64. Now picture that kind of a scenario versus if that same occasion. I know everything about Street Fighter, okay? I'm playing as Ryu, the classic. I'm fighting Moff Gideon in Street Fighter, and I know all the combos.
Zangief.
Huh?
I thought you were Zangief.
I'm sorry, Zangief. Not Ryu. Zangief, Russian Rocky. So I'm playing as Russian Rocky. And I'm moving and I'm pushing all the buttons in a very specific order very quickly because I'm doing all these combos and I want to beat Moff Gideon as fast as I can. And here's the thing. Whoever I'm with, they're looking at me and they're like, oh my God, look how fast his fingers are moving. This guy knows what he's doing. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because if you're playing quickly and at a high level, it just looks like random button mashing.
Can you, Matt, while you're doing this, can you turn your head away from the screen and look at the person you're with?
Oh, absolutely. Hey, Hannah, what's up? Hey, you know this guy? You know
And
this
like with your
Moff
foot,
Gideon?
you like lift up your root beer to take a sip
bet you
out of it?
didn't. I bet you didn't know that Moff Gideon. He tried to kill Baby Yoda and Ryu. Check this shit out. Finish him? No fucking
Kablamo.
problem. What's up, babe? Let's go.
finish him.
Let's go. Is that Mortal Kombat? Anyways, let's go.
No, that's Street Fucker, baby.
There. Is that?
Finish him.
Does that do it for you, Mike?
Street
Because
That's Street Fucker, baby.
That's good.
I got one.
Hey,
oh, wait, no, Matt.
Matt,
Go ahead.
I have a
Okay.
counter, Matt, to your skill-based Street Fucker.
I didn't even hear what you just said, but go ahead.
I'm really good. I'm gonna be so good at the
Oh my
claw
God.
game.
Ooh, that's a really good flex.
Not this again.
You know how like when you walk in, you know how you walk through those arcades and like the first row is just like a bunch of claw machines and everybody just like walks past them because you're like, I'm not losing my money again. I remember the year 2021 when I lost $400 trying to get that stupid bunny rabbit
This is Los
right when
Angeles?
arcades opened
Or
back up again
Vegas?
for the first time. So I'm not going to do this again. But then you walk by and you see this guy and he has 4 claw machines moving at once. And you see him like walking back and forth between each, right? Just like tap, tap, tap. And then he just turns and looks at you and walks by each one and just goes click, 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 click. And each claw machine goes down in synchronicity and grabs an animal, picks it up and goes.
I feel like this could be part of like an 80s montage film or part of a
People's girlfriends would leave them for you. They would see you do that and they'd be like, he got me the bunny first try. Maybe he can find my other bunny.
Maybe
Are you
can
referring
be
to
boys.
the other bunny as the nether region?
Oh, wait. I just got it. Oh.
Hey, Mike, I have a problem with what you said.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The claw game is based on luck, my guy. First of all. Second of all.
Yeah,
Nope,
Nope.
not when you're good at
That's-
it.
you just get lucky.
Okay.
Yeah, like blackjack.
All right, like fucking Zach Galifianakis playing blackjack and Hangover. Let's get over that because that's not real. Hey, hey, Mike, look me in my eyeballs. Can you do that real quick? Look in your camera and look at me.
I'll look at
No,
my
look
monitor.
at
Yeah,
me.
that's fine.
Okay. Here's what I'm saying. If I go to the arcade, whether I'm on a date or not, and I'm trying to flex on someone, if I see somebody trying to win a teddy bear in the claw machine and they win it the first try and they're like, someone get me my chariot. I'm not going to think they're good at that game. I'm going to think that God smiled on them that day. Like, that's not the same thing.
Yeah, but hear me out, Matt. See, this isn't a short play game. This is you see the first teddy bear and you're like, whatever. And then you turn around and the machine's empty. And I'm just holding 40 teddy bears.
This is unrealistic.
No, that's
because
a big
then
dick
no. Hold on. Fuck you. Because then you're saying, okay, in this illusion that Mike has created, then when you're playing the claw game, somehow you were able, in the 2 minutes that I had my back turned when I was beating Moff Gideon in Street Fighter, you were able to win 40 teddy bears in the claw game. What fucking world do you live in?
And then I'm going to walk up to Hannah and go,
Oh my God.
You want one?
Well,
Ooh, and wink.
I love the imagery of Mike.
Hannah, what do you think?
Of Mike walking into like a Dave & Buster's with a laundry hamper. People are like, what is it? What? He just sets it down next to the claw machines and just over the span of like 5 minutes just unloads this terrible vending machine.
Deluge
into his
of
laundry hamper.
pandas and teddy bears and ducks, stuffed ducks
Can I
and
go?
iPhones. Go ahead, please.
Okay, just to clarify, is it the biggest game I can flex on, or is it just like in general the game to flex on?
What would be the most impactful game to flex on?
If it was me playing it or anybody?
I guess you can do it from you.
See that? Okay, I'll answer both. If it was me, because I think the biggest flex in the arcade is whoever's making the most noise. Who's turning all the heads, all of
Okay.
that. So 2 answers. If it's me playing, easily Time Crisis. Easily. Because I'm going to be slapping that foot pedal like nobody's business, and everybody's going to hear it from across the arcade.
Are you going to be
recoil on
hooting and hollering the whole time
Am I gonna
too?
be what?
Hooting and hollering?
absolutely.
Like, woohoo! Yee!
Oh,
Ah!
absolutely. I'm going to be doing all of that. It's going to get everybody crowding around me like, yeah, high school. Like, yeah, you know. The other one, now I couldn't flex on this, but it ties into making the most noise. Dance Dance Revolution. You can't tell me you haven't felt belittled when you see somebody
God damn.
going ham on Dance Dance Revolution.
So hold on. I
They're
thought about
holding
this
on
one.
to the back bar and their legs are like spaghetti, just all over the little things. Go ahead.
Here's my qualm with DDR as being the flex.
Let's Dance Dance
If you can
Revolution.
play it on like a super high difficulty, nice.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to look like dancing really though.
But it's a flex.
Because at the highest difficulty, the movement and whatnot is so erratic and wild and fast. I feel like it's hard to make that look cool. Yeah, it looks like you're stomping on a square.
But you're doing the video game.
You are
You're
winning the
flexing.
video game.
That's
You're
That is a
getting
valid
the
point.
tokens, and eventually you'll be able to buy more teddy bears than Mike was able to scoop. You know?
Okay, my only problem with that though is like from real world experience. I'll be on Caleb's side here a little bit. They opened this arcade in the Temecula Mall. I mean, it had a short run. I think it's still technically there. I don't know if they've officially closed yet, but I don't know how long they'll be there. And right when you walk in, is like there's like 5 DDR machines. But the normal player you see there, it's not like, you know, Joe Schmo walks up. It's usually like a couple either high schoolers or young college kids that are in workout gear. And they have their bags set on the floor behind them, and they're just like lined up, getting ready to go next on
See, you
DDR.
say that, but you just need that like one guy in his like mid to young 30s that used to be the DDR world champion, but he gave that life up. And then he passes it as he's on his way to Babies R Us. He sees it and he starts sweating. He goes, no.
Not again. I put it down 5 years ago.
No.
My life fell apart because of my DDR addiction.
James.
He has that one quarter. He pops it in. Just one song. And next thing you know, he's going all over that thing.
James.
And
James.
What?
Can the third installment of the Footloose sequel be only Dance Dance Revolution?
Oh, God.
Kevin Bacon
Holy shit.
coming in hot.
I was picturing it as like a noir, like black and white film as he's walking past the thing. I'm like,
That works too. That works too.
It does work.
one
too.
more for old time's sakes. And
Yeah.
he pops it in and plays like a Hatsune Miku song.
Yeah. Holy crap.
if you can play DDR on a high difficulty and make it look physically cool, I think you have won hands down everything.
That might
but
be
it's
it.
such like a high risk, high reward scenario.
You know why,
Can I
Caleb?
tell you what looks cool?
Hold on, actually, Caleb, I think you're right because comparing like DDR to something like Street Fighter, DDR is something that like everyone visually can understand, or like, oh, he's doing some kind of dance game. Whereas like if someone is like watching me play Street Fighter at a super high level, they're like, oh, he looks like he's just fingering the arcade game. You know what I mean? Like they don't know what I'm doing. They're just kind of like, oh, he's pushing buttons. If they look over and they see James like doing like extreme level difficulty on like Get Busy by Sean Paul, they're like, holy shit, that guy has moves.
Wait.
What?
What would be the difficulty levels of Street Fucker? What?
I hate this.
I don't want to talk about
What would
this.
be the difficulty
This
level?
is something we're going to talk about off air.
Matt,
I can't do this anymore. Caleb, are you satisfied?
Yeah.
Okay. I think Dance Dance Revolution is the most practical thing.
I mean, Guitar Hero.
Guitar Hero possibly, but I think Dance Dance Revolution, you're using your whole body. It's just more convincing.
fight me, claw game, end of
Okay,
story.
well, you know what? Okay, speaking of arcade games and fighting things, can I ask you guys a serious question? Like I don't mean to like bring down the energy for a second, but I need to ask you guys a serious question.
It's a weird shift, but sure.
2020 was awful. The first week of 2021 isn't looking so great. Here's the thing. We need a little pick-me-up. We all love a good biopic, right? I mean,
A biopic?
Trumbo, great flick. I mean, Get On Up, the James Brown biopic, great flick.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Here's what we need. We need a Chad Kroeger biopic. Do you guys know who Chad Kroeger is?
No.
Chad Kroeger is the lead singer of the band Nickelback. Now, here's the thing.
That explains why 3 of us didn't know who he was.
Yes, exactly.
Got him.
Fuck, that's good. So when I'm casting this biopic about Chad Kroeger, lead singer of Nickelback, Nicolas Cage, are we feeling that energy of him being able to sing Nickelback songs? Or wait, hold on.
Okay.
Wait.
Okay, you have a statement there. How much singing does Nickelback do? Sorry.
Chad Kroeger does a lot of like wheezing slightly on pitch. That's his singing. So
Okay.
we have Nicolas Cage playing modern day Chad Kroeger. But here's the kicker. We have Shia LaBeouf playing young Chad Kroeger.
Yes.
How do we
Done.
feel about this?
I'm into
How
it.
do we feel about this? How do we orchestrate the soundtrack? How do we train Nicolas Cage, a beloved national treasure, and Shia LaBeouf, a recently disgraced national treasure because he abuses people? But just based on his acting ability, I want to talk about this. I feel like Shia LaBeouf would make an excellent sort of like maiden voyage into the story of Nickelback. You know what I mean?
I looked up an image of the man Chad Kroeger.
Yes.
And now only now do I recognize him after seeing him visually.
I feel the same way.
The likeness of Nicolas Cage and Chad Kroeger is fascinating and uncanny.
It's staggering,
I wanna
right?
see
It's
Nick
really
Cage
weird.
with this top ramen hair that he has.
So, Matt, you've posed this question to me, especially about something I know
Yes.
nothing about. So I'm gonna have to look up their history just a little bit to
Wait,
kind of
Mike,
like.
would it help you if
Hey,
I
guys.
sang 4 bars of one of their songs?
Look at the picture.
Well, I mean, I
put
know
it
like
Discord.
hold on,
photograph,
hold on.
right?
Look at
Maybe this will give you a visual. Never made it as a wise man. I couldn't cut less one man stealing. Diddle-diddle-diddle-doo-doo. I'm repeating the same melody as last bar because this is how you remind me. Does that help you visualize Chad Kroeger?
I don't
Do
know
you
that
have
song.
any media of Nicolas Cage singing? Has he done any voice training?
You know, he yells so
I'm trying to
well.
imagine him sing.
I feel like he projects really well. I feel like he could not be a bad singer. You know what I mean?
Oh, they're Canadian?
Are they really? I didn't even know that.
That
Yeah.
I mean, I can't say I'm surprised.
Holy shit. I didn't know.
You know what's an idea? What if we take Nickelback songs and we turn them into like Hollywood monologues and we get big name actors that like I'm thinking Matthew McConaughey.
Oh, okay, hold up.
Never made it. It's a wise man. Couldn't cut
You're
it.
talking like
Was a poor man.
Like the fucking Lincoln
Man,
car
poor man
commercials.
stealing.
I don't like driving a Lincoln. It just makes me feel a certain way when I drive one.
I've been driving a Lincoln
you're talking about Nickelback slam poetry by Matthew McConaughey.
long before anybody
Oh
paid
my
me.
god! Wait,
driving
hold on a
Lincoln.
second. Hold on a minute. Hold on a second.
Hold up. Okay.
Hold on, Mike. Before you say that, Caleb, that is probably
I have lyrics I'm putting
that
in,
is probably
into chat.
the 3 greatest combination of words in the English language I've ever heard. Is Nickelback slam poetry. Do you have any idea how much money I would pay to hear like Beck do slam poetry of Nickelback lyrics?
Do you have a Beck impression on you, Matt?
He just kind of sounds like a hippie, man. Oh my god, did you really just put all of
Here you
this?
go.
Oh my god, 2 men. Can I read this as Nicolas Cage, please?
At least the first like
I don't know if I would do the whole thing, but yeah, read it. Yeah, I would say this before you do. Hold up, before you read
Yes.
it. Before you read it, this is from the song "Breathe" from the album "The State."
we're so gonna get
So this
fucking
is from
sued.
the album "The State." Song "Breathe" by the band
Okay.
Nickelback.
2 men. They started walking, started talking about better days.
Is this Keanu Reeves?
One says to the other, "We do it all again!" Seems I knew I would. And now I found it. Found I adored it. I didn't want this. Somebody help me see! Now I feel like it. Feel like I've been there before. I didn't need this. Somebody help me breathe!
You know, this could be really good as like a death metal song too. You know?
So, okay, but for real, here's my thing. So let's say we get Shia LaBeouf to play younger Chad Kroeger, lead singer of the band Nickelback. And then we get Nicolas Cage to play maybe modern day Chad Kroeger, lead singer of the band Nickelback. Who do we get to play old, suffering, dying Chad Kroeger? How do we finish
There's
casting
no
this?
question. There's no question. Bruce Willis.
Oh my god.
You seen
in
Looper?
one. Got it in one. I took off my glasses, got it in one.
No doubt about it. He's
Bruce
got
Willis?
he's got the gusto
I get it.
or
He's
lack
got
thereof.
He's got the gusto. He's got the receding hairline because he's bald.
Mm-hmm.
He's got the yells, but I feel like Bruce Willis's yells are more receded than like Nicolas Cage's, right? Because he has a little bit more taste. I think that works.
Sure. Yeah,
I like
he's more
that.
collected. Because I mean, old man Nick Cage, or no Kroger. Old man Kroger ain't gonna be screaming too much, right?
Probably not. I mean, he's probably going to be like a late kind of Kurt Cobain situation where, like, at 47, he just drops off the face of the map, right? You know what I mean? I'm sorry. Is that too soon?
Ooh.
Anyway, Mike, what are you thinking? What is this?
I'm just doing a little research because I literally know nothing about this person or
Isn't
band.
this
Like,
counter?
I know their name. I know they sung a Photograph song.
Look at this
um,
graph.
So I found an interview. Yeah, I found an interview, and on the interview they were asked. He was asked a question about, do you have a wild story? And he said no. And then the interviewer goes, "Come on, just one." So I'm not going to read the story as he says it, but to summarize, they were in Germany during a tour, and they were bored in the back room, and it was hot, and there's a fan blowing. So they paid their drummer 600 Deutschmarks. You know, they didn't have the euro then. 600 Deutschmarks to stick his little drumstick into the fan.
Oh, I mean, honestly, I'm not surprised by Nickelback. This seems
There's
like
so
something
many
they would
worse
do.
things that you could contrive from that statement. Mike, do you have any other thoughts about this, or do you need to do more research about Chad Kroeger? Because I understand either way.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like whenever I see like Nick Cage in something, my general reaction is to watch it at least once.
Absolutely.
Like, for example, right now he has a special on Netflix, which is about the history of cuss words.
Oh
and he's
my
the host.
gosh, yes.
And
Wait, really?
if that was by someone that wasn't Nick Cage, I probably wouldn't watch it. But because it's Nick Cage, I'm gonna watch
Why
it.
didn't Samuel L. Jackson do that?
Because Nicolas Cage is infinitely better at enunciating cuss words.
Oh, on that show, really quick. Actually, this is fun. Before we you can cut this before we move. Which actor in the history of acting has said the most curse words on screen? Who do you think?
My instinct would be to say Samuel L. Jackson, but I feel like that's too easy. So I
Yeah.
feel like he's got to be someone else. Maybe Al
agree.
Pacino.
Okay, James or Caleb, do you have a guess? This is in that show, by the way. This is I'm pulling this from that show.
No, I don't have. No. Who?
Is it some like white bread name like Leo DiCaprio?
I'm thinking. Yeah, Leonardo. I'm thinking Leonardo.
Yeah.
So
Or Adams.
fun fact. So Leonardo is second.
Oh, fuck, I was
Oh.
close.
He is second to Jonah Hill.
That makes a
What?
lot of sense, actually. I'm not mad about that. That makes a lot of sense. Actually.
That does make sense.
Like, just based on his, like,
So,
career
fun
and, like,
fact.
filmography, that makes a lot of sense to me, actually. Huh.
Super bad.
Interesting.
So
I want to interject.
what did Matt,
Oh, well, see, that sound is the note. Breaking news from the Issues on the Table Network.
Huh?
I'm your announcer, Fettle Puddington II. Okay, Fettle, I told you not to
Oh.
introduce me that way. It's just news. It's not that big of a deal. Oh, but it's so interesting, sir. I don't need you to do that every week. Okay.
Huddlewig.
Hello!
Welcome to the show.
Michael, I've admired you from a distance. I've lived in Matthew's closet for years. Don't tell them how you know me. Anyways,
How'd you guys meet?
I'm very sorry, guys. Michael,
Puddlewig, how did you meet?
Oh,
You can't just like.
it's funny. He was walking to the convenience store one day, and it was raining, and he saw my reflection in a puddle, and I followed him
Wow,
home.
you nailed it. You nailed it, dude.
Nailed it
And
in one.
every time the sun shines, he hears me in his head.
I can hear Nicholas Sparks scribbling away from here. He's
I'm very sorry that McFuddlewink or whatever his name is showed up. Hey guys, speaking of, Mike mentioned drumsticks earlier. Look, I know we mentioned the KFC console in the past. I have to talk about it more. Can I please do that for a second?
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, do you have another article on it?
Yes, I do. Here's the thing. I have an article that confirms all of our suspicions. The title of the article is Video Gaming and Fried Chicken Worlds Collide with KFC Console. Now, if you thought 2020 couldn't get any weirder before it came to a close, KFC had other ideas with their fried chicken and 11 herbs and spices and 12 with Raisin Cane. So, the fried chicken chain has created a video game system that has a built-in grill. Yes, you read that right. It's not a joke. It's the technology mashup you never knew you needed. I don't know about you guys, but when I'm playing my PlayStation, about halfway through my gaming session, I think, oh man, I really like some drumsticks right now. But Sony just hasn't provided the technology needed to heat up my chicken. You know what I mean? Lucky for us, a representative from KFC named Mark Walton tweeted, yes, it's real. Yes, it's powered by Intel. And yes, it has a chicken warmer. Thank God!
I was really hoping you would say Mark Wahlberg.
Yes. What? What'd you say?
I was really hoping you were going to say Mark Wahlberg.
Oh.
Because you said like Mark Wall. I
Mark
got
Wahlberg.
Really excited.
Yes, it's real. Yes, it's powered by Intel. Yes, it has a chicken warmer.
It's chicken.
I'm Mark Wahlberg.
So, Mark, Mark, what does it have for
Well,
us?
I'll tell you. The chicken warmer, the chicken chamber, is a miniature compartment that acts like a microwave
Mark,
to
do you
heat up
need
a chicken.
water?
Huh?
Do you need a glass of water, Mark?
No, I'm all right. So, hi, it's me, Matt, not Mark Wahlberg anymore. So, the chicken chamber is a miniature compartment that acts like a microwave to heat up chicken. Quote, watch your controllers, though, and have some napkins ready to clean up the grease.
Oh.
This is what I was going to say initially. I want to applaud Kentucky Fried Chicken for dovetailing together the two last things I want to do at the same time,
Yes.
which is eating like a messy, greasy food and getting it all over my controllers
Yes.
and keyboard and whatever.
Hey, Caleb, I have something that is going to ease your mind, okay? Don't worry about it. I got you.
Nothing can ease my brain of the idea of handing someone a controller and it being covered in KFC gunk.
Hey, buddy boy,
But go
don't
on.
worry about it. Quote, Cooler Master, the popular fan and PC cooling brand that we all know and love, once said, quote, utilizing the system's natural heat and airflow system, you can now focus on your gameplay and enjoy hot, crispy chicken between rounds, which means that I prepared for today's gaming session by not only thinking about what game I was going to play, but I also preemptively went to KFC and purchased a 12-piece bucket with the intention of not finishing it so I could keep the rest of it warm in my gaming console. So
This idea to me is so funny.
Here's
Can we
the
compound
thing.
this? So not
No, Caleb, before you have any objections, let me read the last line of the article. The system also features, quote, smooth and fluid high frame rate gameplay at up to 240 frames per second for all games with support for 240 hertz output on 4K displays. Y'all, that is like the industry current standard for PCs. This console is more advanced than it has any fucking finger-licking right to be.
All right, make it break it. Can I put my pizza in it?
Here's what I'm
The real
thinking, Michael.
question.
Michael, here's what I'm thinking. Anything that you want to reheat, fucking put it in there. Do it. Why not? Who's stopping you? Who's
But
stopping
will
you?
Soup?
But will the KFC demon come out of the console?
No, that's
and
Raising
eat me?
Cane's. We're not Raising Cane here. This is just Kentucky Fried Chicken. Raising Cane is the 12th ingredient that KFC is missing. So we're not talking about that. Okay.
All right, cool. So if I can put my pizza in it, then I will consider it in 5
Okay,
years.
fine. That's
you,
fine.
You absolute animals. This thing could run at 10 trillion K and infinite frames per second. I would not. This chicken smell device, it would be sitting
Hey.
in my bedroom.
Hey, Caleb?
That is not happening.
Caleb, I'm going to call you on your bullshit for a second because let me just paint a picture for you, okay? Let's say that Elden Ring comes out sooner than usual and it's running at faster specs than you ever imagined. You are telling me that if you could afford a KFC console, you would not run Elden Ring at 240 hertz, 200 frames per second at 4K while having fucking chicken and gravy heating up for you, baby, during your session. You would not purchase
could
that console.
You could tell me Elden Ring is a KFC console exclusive and I would not get this monstrosity.
Okay, well, I don't know what to say to you then. Please, someone take over.
I'm just waiting for the,
This has been the news.
This
I'm
has
just
been the
waiting
news.
for the Mick console. I want the Mick console, you know?
Nope,
McDonald's a slapback.
that's not a thing.
No.
KFC has monopolized.
Hey, let's see. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, all four of us have hair. I have an issue that comes to us from a longtime friend and former colleague of mine. This issue comes to us from a longtime friend of mine and former colleague, Arturo. Arturo is from Southern California. Thank you, Arturo.
What's up, Arturo?
What's up, Arturo? Hope you're doing well, pal. And it's a really real issue because I struggle with this all the time. How come I can never find the right hair product? I have been struggling with hair products my entire life. I can never find
my whole life.
Honestly, I have gone through many different stages of hairstyles. Fortunately, none of you knew me when I was going through my Justin Bieber hair in high school. Actually, Caleb experienced it a little bit, I think. I don't know.
You didn't experience it when I had my NSYNC spike.
I remember that. Gross.
The spikes. But the thing is like
I tried to forget that.
Why does the product never work how it's supposed to? You look at the pictures, your barber or your hairstylist is like, oh yeah, this will work great. Slaps it in your hair and you're like, wow, my hair looks great. You get home and you do it yourself. It looks like a grease ball rat's nest. It's just nothing ever works. How come I can never find the right hair product? What's going on?
I have an answer, but I'm going to let other people go first.
I also have an answer, but I'm also going to let other people go first.
Wow, this is really productive.
I guess
guys.
it's on me
really
to come
productive.
up with. It's on me to fill the space. All right, James, I was not prepared, but I have an answer for you.
Attaboy.
Step 1, wash your hair.
Good start.
Oh,
That's your first problem.
okay.
Step 2, halfway dry it. No OCD drying here. Dry it halfway.
Halfway. Like
Step
Okay.
3. Step 3.
Mm-hmm.
Take that jar of bacon grease you've been saving in the fridge out
I'm walking away.
and mix it with
I'm
a
getting
little
up.
bit of water.
Goodbye.
And then blow dry it into your hair.
So you're thinking like an all natural. Wow, look at Caleb back there standing like a statue drinking
I didn't
his
know that we were
water.
offering makeovers on Tia on the issues on the table now. I didn't know that was a thing.
I think that some of this issue comes from marketing, right? Companies are trying to come up with the next big thing. But why would we need the next big thing when the best hair products are already all natural and environmentally friendly? Don't throw that bacon grease down your sink drain. Put it in your hair to wash down your shower drain later.
Hey, Mike. Hey, bud. Hey, buddy. Hey, father of my niece and nephew who I love very much. Look at me in my eyeballs. I have 2 problems. 1, bacon? Your hair is going to smell like bacon.
I mean, if you want sausage grease, I guess, but bacon's probably going to produce more grease than the sausage. And who doesn't love bacon?
Okay,
Who doesn't love
I don't want to
bacon?
pee on a date and smell like bacon. But secondly,
Okay, I have a second question for Hannah. I walk up to her and I take one of my 40 teddy bears, rub it in my hair really
Whoa,
quick.
what the-
Smells like bacon.
Oh,
are you
Hand it to
saying
her?
that I'm going to smell the same as Hannah's teddy bears?
I mean, ideally, if you hug it enough.
Fuck you. Okay, second of all, I don't want to smell like bacon. Second of all, that's not practical because look, you have to wait. Okay, all right, let's say you cook up a bunch of bacon. Mike, hey, are you paying attention?
You can't put hot bacon grease in your hair. That's why you pull it out of the fridge.
No, obviously not. Look, what I'm saying is because I've
I was
seen
worried
you
for
and
you for a
Aaron do
minute.
this. I've seen my parents do this. You cook a bunch of bacon. You wait for the bacon grease to congeal. You scrape it all up. You save it in a Tupperware or whatever, so you can use it for further cooking or baking or whatever you're going
To
to use
cook more
it for.
bacon.
Yeah,
You save the
absolutely.
bacon grease to cook more bacon. Like, It's
Absolutely.
just a perpetual, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's kind of strange, but yes, absolutely. That's one application for it. So let's say at best you put this congealed bacon grease in your hair, and let's say at best it holds your hair up for a few hours. What is the benefit? You're gonna smell like bacon. That's it.
It's the best hair product.
Did you say free hair product?
Yeah, but what if it,
James,
I'm gonna step in.
James
I'm gonna
asked,
step in.
help me find the best hair
I'm gonna
product.
step in. What if it doesn't work? Because there's so many products out there that will swear up and down that you will look like Tom Cruise when you slap this on. And then you slap it on and I'm still looking like me. And look, I mean, that's not a good look.
You know what? Hey, hold on a second. Hey, I'm feeling good. It's almost my birthday. I share the same birthday as Nicolas Cage. Hey,
I'm glad Mike like
No,
that.
your birthday was a couple days ago.
no, my
Your
birthday's
birthday was a couple days ago.
My birthday's tomorrow. Fuck you. Hey,
Your
James.
birthday was a couple days ago.
Your birthday's not Tuesday. Your birthday's Thursday last week.
We're doing a bit where, hey, listener, we're doing a bit where you're listening to the podcast in real time.
All right.
Did you know that this is not pre-recorded in any way?
I actually have to
Shut the fuck up, Caleb.
I have to pee super bad. I think James is handsome. I'm gonna go.
Oh my
And
God.
we're back to the real thing.
Matt, if you want to hear Caleb and my podcast while you guys go pee, you can
Did
listen
James
to it
go
in
too?
the editing session.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. So Caleb and I had a little podcast session.
I'm so sorry.
Guys.
Don't be sorry. Thank you, Matt. I was literally crossing my legs. I had to pee so fucking bad.
Anyways.
Okay, so where did we leave off? Hold up, before you clap, where did we leave off?
Oh.
Matt was going to give the next hair product. Ready, set.
Oh, yeah. So I was talking about how bacon grease was stupid, and I'm here to tell you something that you shouldn't buy, and that's gel.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
And what about Gorilla Snot?
Hey, James, this isn't a fucking joke. So here's what I'm saying. Don't buy gel. Gel is for mobsters and really bad mechanics. Here's what you want to do. You want to buy some pomade. Here's why.
Okay.
Pomade is applicable to almost any hair type. I feel like any of us here could use some form of pomade, whether it was matte pomade or, a liquid-based pomade, and it would look
Bacon pomade.
relatively fine. You know what I mean? I use pomade every day, and my hair is glorious because it's the hair that God gave me. Now, what I'm saying is if I use gel, I would look like I was in grease and not in a good way. Okay?
Matt, sorry not to interrupt, just quick clarification. I use my palms to put stuff in my hair. I'm a little confused as to what you're
Oh my
referring
You
to.
God.
can't do this
Hey.
kind of language garbage joke.
I don't, genuinely, I'm not sure what you're
Don't
talking about.
disqualify
It's
it.
spelled
This is good advice.
It's spelled Pomade, not Palmade.
P-O-M?
Palm.
Palm. Oh,
Pomade.
pomade.
I don't know where
talking
it
to me
comes
like
from.
He knows, like I know how to read. Get the fuck out of here, dude. They're all the same to me. Come on,
What
man.
is one of those, man?
All I'm saying is I would use
Come on.
pomade. I don't know what to tell you.
Over gel. Okay.
Is
Here's my
pomade
secret.
like derived from palm trees? Ringing out. Sorry.
No.
Caleb, what do you got?
Here's my secret, guys. Ready for this?
Mhm.
Please.
It's groundbreaking.
Style my
Anything with a
hair.
matte finish.
I'm Matt.
Oh,
You're
like
cooking.
Matt. Like Matt.
Hi, what's up?
With a matte like matte finish fiber cream.
We've gone down this road.
Yeah, buddy. Just like people are like, oh, his hair's style. Does he have gel in his hair? Does he
Okay,
have
but if I'm thinking, okay,
who knows? Who knows if I have product in my
okay.
hair?
Speaking about the matte thing though, I feel like with the matte finishes, they don't hold as well. And thinking about Arturo, okay, to bring it back into the real issue here,
thinking about
Arturo has a lot of hair. He's got a lot of hair, and he puts it like straight up. Like it's like the Elvis Presley times 2 up and over, and it looks good
I
on
can't
him.
hold it
but
in much
generally,
longer, Mike.
in the years,
Come on.
in the years of knowing him, by the time he gets to the end of the day, his hair is now like blind.
Like he pulls
in front
like
of his
a
eyes.
parachute rip cord, and the whole thing just kind of falls down.
So, he needs something that's gonna go 24 hours or more, depending on his
Gorilla
day.
snot.
You don't know what type of life he lives.
But there's so many
Gorilla
different
snot will
types,
get you there. It will get
There's
you from the
so
start of the day to the end of the
many
day.
types of pomades and your gels and your creams. There's so many types.
Here's what I'm telling you, James. Gels. They last for about as long as Danny Zuko's storyline in Grease. Pomades will last you a week. Okay?
Week?
You know, Matt.
A week? How often
Before
are you
we
washing
leave this,
your hair?
before we leave this, Matt. No, hold up. Before we leave this, Matt has a good point, right? Because generally, I don't use shampoo in my hair every day because it's
Correct.
bad for your hair. So if I use a pomade, generally they'll build on itself a little bit. So by the second or third day, I'm in like prime hair hold place where I can just put a little bit in, and my hair's like, oh yes, I remember where we were yesterday. Pa pa pa, sing. Right? And then it's just like kind of goes back to where it is. And then always the day after I shampoo is the worst hair day of my life for a couple days until I can get back to
Agreed.
that prime stage. So I can feel you a little bit there. Arturo, as far as what pomade to buy,
Gorilla Snot.
What does Jimmy Neutron use? In the canon of Jimmy Neutron,
Gorilla
Jimmy
Snot.
Neutron
For sure, Gorilla Snot.
uses home cranked gel, and that's all I'll say.
I don't know. I don't think it was gel, dude. It kind of had that matte finish to it. It wasn't greasy.
His hair was shiny as all get
Yeah,
out.
was it? No, it wasn't. It was animated shiny, but
his hair was
Hey,
shiny
listeners?
and smooth. Like
it was definitely smooth.
Hey, listeners,
that is one surface.
come with me for a minute, listeners. I'm hijacking
Does anyone
you.
think Jimmy
Especially
Neutron
you,
looks like
Brian.
Donkey Kong a little bit? Like his hair is kind of like Donkey. What kind of product does Donkey Kong use? Hey Nintendo, why are you too scared to tell me what Donkey Kong puts in?
Gorilla Snot. He sneezes into a napkin and just kind of wipes it in there.
That's
wow,
it.
can
It's
somebody
done.
just
It's
like say something funny and take us out of this topic? I'm satisfied. Whatever.
Do you got more, Caleb, or can I continue taking us out of this
What
zone?
kind of product do you think? I'm gonna get one.
Danny DeVito. What is
no,
he
no, no,
use?
no. I'm thinking Rugrats, the mother with the blonde hair that was like just kind of like
Oh,
shot
Dee
out
Dee.
of her head in all directions.
Dee Dee. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think she used or uses?
Hey, listeners. Oh, okay, cool. Especially you, Brian. I'm talking to you, Brian. Yeah, you with your hair. Before you skip to our final segment, thank you for listening and hanging out with us for the past, I don't know how long it's been. I haven't been keeping track of time. We are looking to grow our audience by about 20 people over the next 2 months. We're about 3 weeks into this. So if you guys could hit up a friend, let them know about our podcast and have them listen to it, sit them in your car, lock the doors,
Whoa.
and turn on our episode.
Whoa.
Whatever it takes. If they
And do a combo to take down Moff Gideon.
do a combo to take down Moff Gideon, we would really appreciate if you guys could help us out in sharing our podcast with friends. We do this for fun, and we want to share this with as many people as possible. Also, while you're at it, send us your issues. We need to help you guys solve them, or just we need to realize that they're issues so we can have new issues in our own lives. You can email them to us at tiottpodcast@gmail.com or DM us at The Issues on the Table on Instagram. And for the final issue, I have an issue to bring up for you guys. I want you to come with me into my universe for just a moment. All right.
Okay.
Where song genres
But Mike, I'm already your world.
and where songs have parents and grandparents, song styles. So they all come from something and they all came from something and they're all going to become something else in the future, and where a song style grows, it leaves a path for its future song child to take off. I want to know where sea shanties went wrong to produce barbershop quartets. What happened
at Matt.
in that path where we had this manly song?
Look at Matt right now. Screenshot that shit quick. Screenshot that.
He
fast.
definitely. This is kind of wild.
Matt, freeze. Matt, freeze. Don't move. Don't move, Matt. I got it. Oh, wait, I didn't get it. Don't move, Matt. Don't move.
Guys, listeners, I'm going to describe this to you since
Matt, you can move.
This is an audio format. Did you guys ever play Star Fox 64? Because Matt kind of looks like Andros, the final boss of the game, with like his mouth open real wide.
Andros.
Mike, are you
All hail
asking?
the great
Hold on.
Andros.
Michael Donahue, father of my niece and nephew. Look at me in my eyeballs. Hey, are you asking how we got from sea shanties to barbershop quartets?
I think that sea shanties are like the grandparents of barbershop quartets, and they're like this manly, grog drinking song. And then we get into like this
I agree. Can I explain why?
barbershop.
Wait.
What happened? Yes, what happened?
Here's what happened. So picture it's, the 1500s. Pirates are running rampant in the seas. You have, Jack Sparrow and Captain Barbossa, right? And they're on the same ship, and they're singing sea shanties together about blow, blow, blow the man down, blow, blow, blow the man down, right?
I think that song had a different meaning, and as time went on, we just interpreted it differently.
Thank you, Ariana Grande. So, anyways, so you take a song like that, right? And eventually, all of the other they're sailing along the ocean right? They can only maintain the ship for so long. They have to find other shit to do. So what do? They start singing. Now, after a while, singing the same thing that the captain's singing, it gets pretty fucking boring, right? So what did they do?
But that's why he's the captain.
Okay, well, hold on, James. Now, what I'm saying is the captain doesn't have a very good ear. The crewmates, they're listening to the sound of the sea, and they're like, that's what the sea sounds like. And they're like, oh, blow the man down, blow the man down, blow the man down.
These ear-trained pirates?
Because the mermaids, the sirens of the sea, are teaching them. They're singing the harmonies of the sea shanties.
Music theory. They're teaching the music theory.
The origin of music theory came from Blackbeard in the 16th century. So, what I'm saying is, I don't think it's that far-fetched to, go from sea shanties, which have very clear 2- and 3-part harmonies, up to, the 18 and 1900s, where there was very established vocal 4-part harmony. I don't think that's very far-fetched.
I'm saying no, that's why I brought it up. But I'm saying that like barbershop quartets are like the little child version of sea shanties, and sea shanties are the men.
Oh,
they're the men of this vocal world.
I don't know if I agree with that.
So where did the parenting go wrong?
How about just like the masculine, Women can sing shanties and do barbershop quartets, Jeez, that didn't land. All right,
I mean,
fuck me.
Well, no, hold on. I'm thinking. Hold on. Keep talking for a second.
I'm trying to process Mike's point here. This is the quiet part of the podcast.
Hold on. I found something. 5 notorious female pirates. Though the first one I can't fucking pronounce that. Let's go to the second one. And
number 1, Ariana Grande. That's
no.
not
How
funny.
about
nothing.
Anne Bonny? Bonny has always been known for her fierce and courageous temper. Now, if that isn't required for singing songs, I don't know what is. Right?
I mean, having a voice, like you can't be mute.
I don't know.
What do you got, Caleb?
I want to dispute your claim, Mike, that sea shanties are like gruffer than barbershop quartets. I mean,
did you say gruffer?
Okay, gruffer maybe more intimidating. Like, I feel like if the Jets or the Sharks were walking down an alley snapping, singing 4-part harmony at me, I would be like, oof, oi, I gotta go. I gotta get out of here. If they were just doing like gross 3-part like sea shanty, like simple stuff, not even modulating, man, I don't know. I wouldn't be like too, like, oh, they can only. That's it, huh?
That sounds pretty elitist to me, Mike.
I sound pretty elitist?
No,
Caleb's the one talking about how singing 4-part harmonies and modulation is going to scare me, but singing just gruff, ugly 1-part melodies isn't. What the heck does that mean? I'm elitist.
I'm saying what Caleb said is elitist, not you.
No, really tear him down a peg, Matt.
I'm not. I think you're being a dick, Caleb.
Whoa.
3-part harmony isn't good enough for you? Tell that to fucking Franz Joseph Haydn, you piece of shit.
Can we consider the lyrics?
I mean, it's not good enough. It's just not going to scare me.
Okay, Matt, you know barbershop quartets fairly well. What is a good standard barbershop
quartet?
You've been to the
online convention,
a good standard barbershop quartet would be vocal spectrum.
Vocal spectrum lyrics.
Well, they've done a lot of covers.
Vocal spectrum lyrics and I need a song.
Yeah.
I need a song.
Their cover of Go the Distance from Hercules is pretty spectacular.
Okay, but I'm talking is there a barbershop song? This is a good example
I thought you
of
meant
a barbershop song.
Like a barbershop group. Okay, a barbershop song, Brown Eyes. That's a good one.
Brown Eyes barbershop.
It's a little elitist towards people with brown eyes. Huh?
Hold up.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Okay. Brown Eyes barbershop lyrics does not come up.
Brown eyes, I've lost my heart to you.
Check brown-eyed
That's
girl.
weird.
Look up what, Matt? Matt. James?
Check brown-eyed girl.
How about Mary Lou?
How about she thinks my tractor's sexy? You know that classic
What'd he say?
barbershop hit. She thinks my tractor's sexy. By who was it? Darius Rucker? The Darius Rucker barbershop quartet.
Darius Rucker Barbershop Quartet.
Okay,
Holy shit.
hold up. Here is Hello Mary Lou lyrics.
Okay.
Matt. And then what's a good standard pirate sea shanty that would be a good one? to bring up?
Probably.
My heart will go on.
What would
Easily.
you? Oh my god.
She thinks my mizzen mast's sexy. Stop it. That's my favorite sea shanty.
She thinks my tractor's sexy. She thinks my tractor's sexy.
How about
What about what would you do with a drunken sailor? That's a pretty standard one.
Spanish? Okay, Drunken Sailor. Drunken Sailor lyrics. So we're gonna analyze these two songs, not with the music, just with the content of their lyrics. And there's a lot of verses for Drunken Sailor, so I'm just gonna copy like the first.
Man, I
three.
feel like we're trying to make like a thesis dissertation
So
right now during a podcast.
yes. So which song? Okay, Matt, can you read these really quick for us, if you don't mind, so our listeners can
Yeah,
hear them?
sure. Where is it? Is
And
it here?
could you do it in the vocal stylings of Chad Kroger?
Yeah, sure. Okay, here we go. What will we do with a drunken
So
sailor?
the first song
What
Matt's
will
gonna
we
do is
Oh.
no, hold up, Matt.
Yeah.
Matt. In Discord, you're gonna start with "Hello, Mary Lou," the
Wait,
barbershop
hello,
classic.
Mary. Okay.
It's right
Wait.
above it.
Wait, that's all I had for me to say. Play "Hello, Mary Lou." Okay. Oh, okay. I see. Okay. All right. Starting at "Pass Me By One Summer Day."
Pass me
Okay, all right.
by one summer day.
Pass me by one summer day, flash those big brown eyes my way, and oh, I wanted you forevermore. Now I'm not the one that gets around, swear my feet stuck to the ground, and though I never did meet you before, I said hello, Mary Lou. I said hello, Mary Lou. Goodbye.
Okay, now go to Drunken Sailor.
What will we do with a drunken sailor? What will we do with a drunken sailor? What will you do with a drunken sailor? Early in the morning, up she rises.
That's a sea lion that's
right.
just off the ship.
Is that it?
Can I?
I don't know, James. What do you think is better? Which one?
Did I
Which
get
one
it?
Did you like more?
It's tough to say. It's really tough to say. You know, the
God.
Drunken Sailor is a bit repetitive, but I think it's kind of like bang, boom, boom, like just kind of punching it in your face. So I think I'm gonna go with the Drunken Sailor one.
I'm Mike Donahue.
I'm Matt Schuster.
Yeah, this is a good exit. Hi, I'm James Gearhart. Wait, no, goodbye. I'm James Gearhart. Shit.
And I'm Jimmy Neutron's hairstylist, Caleb Andrews. This has been the Issues on the Table.
Oh, that's his name. Oh man, I didn't know the whole podcast.